Hello everyone, welcome back to Anxiety Art Adventures. Hey Shugs, hope everybody's having a fabulous day. I have a lot to talk about in this whip and chat from last week. A lot of things happened, so grab a drink, grab a snack, grab whatever your little heart desires, and just chill out, relax, and work on what you're working on. And most of the time, whip and chat. For those of you that are new, hey, I'm Laura. And for those of you that are new, a whip and chat stands for work in progress. So I am currently working on Breaking Dawn Indian Warhorse by, by Marcia Baldwin. I had to think about that for a minute. And this is from Craftibly, one of my favorite diamond painting companies. And I am loving it. It is going quickly. I probably have about, this is a parchment paper square. Like, I just took this piece of parchment paper off, so that fit, over that square. I probably have 4 more of those left, and then I'll be done. So my goal is I'm trying to get this finished by April 28th so that I can start the butterfly event with Bella Art Day Nicole, and I think it's Life with Lindsay. I think. Someone correct me down below if that's not the case. So anyway, all right, let's go over what I'm using today. I am using my Bella Art Day Nicole. This is I can't remember the color. I think it's Caribbean blue tray. And it has a lid on it. I just don't have the lid on it right now. Those are my drills. I'm going to work on the main area in this. I am using Whimsical Daisy's melon balls today. It smells fabulous. Love it. I've got my 2 cover minders over here. Ask me about my resting bitch face. This is from Bev. I call her Snore Face. Momobi on Etsy. And this one is Your Opinion, Not a Fact. Jen from Cooper Coast Creations, who also has a pen shop on Etsy, she sent me that cover minder, so I thought that was really cute. So those are my 2 cover minders today. And my pens, okay, this is from Chroma Pens. I had a very good friend of mine, Edna Clinton. She sent me this pen. Kind of is just a pick-me-up for when I lost blue, and I opened it on the channel. Yeah. Y'all have seen that video. It was a very emotional video. But this pen is just gorgeous. It's pink, orange, yellow, green, and it's neon. It's like so 80s. It's fabulous. So I'm using this pen. Then I'm also using another one of my favorite pens. This one is from Patriotic Team. And this blank is from Would Be Nice Creations. And I sent her the blank and had her turn it. And she just did a fabulous job. Of course, because I started a video, my cats, it's now NASCAR in my house, so you're going to hear them running. I'm sorry. And then that is a Texas tip that is on my Patriotic Team pen. So yes, so that's the second pen. And then my third pen is from Cooper Coast Creations. It's orange and blue, and it's got like sparklies in it. It's so pretty. And I will have all the links for these shops down below. Okay, so those are my 3 pens. Now I'm going to put those to the side. Now hopefully I can remember to use all 3 pens while I get ready here. Okay, how's everybody's week going? I know it's just the start of the week. How was your weekend? Hope everybody's weekend was fabulous. Mine was, for the most part. And I want to show you, look at this. This is my cup that Melly sent me. I can't turn it too much without spilling it. Let's see. Okay, well, down here it says meow, but on the inside, it's got a Siamese cat sitting in the coffee. Isn't that great? Everybody, have a sip, drink your coffee, or tea, or water, whatever you're drinking, soda. So thank you, Sweet Millie, for my cup. I use it often, and I don't know, I get the giggles when I see this cat swimming in coffee. Speaking of coffee, again, I want to thank everyone that has bought me a coffee recently. It's been amazing. You guys are just outstanding with supporting my channel. I really appreciate it. And of course, I want to thank all of my channel members and Patreons. Friendly reminder, my Patreon is going to go away at the end of this month. I am going to put a post up to my Patreons specifically, but I want to go ahead and make sure you guys know. I don't want you all to be charged anymore because I just don't put any content over there. All my content is on YouTube with the YouTube membership, the additional content, the early access, and WIP options. So, okay. I am working on symbol number 4, which is a very, very light green. The number is 3756. It's like the palest like mint you could possibly get. It almost looks white. Yeah, so I'm doing this for Jeremy's Giddy Up event. He's got Giddy Up with JTMJ Crafts 2021. That's the hashtag for Instagram. And I am loving this canvas. It's got some confetti, but it's not too much confetti. And honestly, I've been doing a lot of single placing with this kit. And I will show you a picture of what it's supposed to look like, since I do have it upside down right now because I'm working on it. So that is what the image is. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, just love it. Love it. Okay. And as you all know, I don't mention it very often just because I don't like talking about money and all that kind of thing. But I am an affiliate with Craftibly, so feel free, if you order anything with Craftibly, you can use my discount code that's down below in the description. You can save 15% on anything of $50 or more. Okay, enough about that. Okay, let's talk about the weekend. So, as you all know, in my last, I think it was my last WIP and chat, I talked about how Adam and I were looking at getting a water treatment system put in our house because we're having issues with our skin, and the water smells weird and it's just not good. So we actually had our plumber come out and give us a water test and an estimate. I already talked about all that. And we went ahead and decided to go with it. It wasn't as expensive as we thought because our water was not as bad as we thought. The only thing bad with our water, according to the test, is the hardness. The pH balance was fine. The iron levels were fine. It's just the hardness. But for those of you that don't know, hard water can just destroy your appliances. It can destroy your skin, your hair. It's just not good because it leaves like really hard, almost like they look like calcium deposits all over your oh, let me turn this autofocus off so it doesn't jump. I'm sorry if it is. Okay, there we go. It's nasty, and it's so hard to clean hard water stains off of things. So that's what I've been doing over the weekend, is trying to get all the hard water stains off of our appliances and stuff. Yeah, it's not fun. But anyway, so we decided to go ahead and go with it. So here's where the saga starts. And this is I'm probably going to be all over the place with this video, so just bear with me. So the plumber shows up. We scheduled it for Thursday of last week. And he said he could get it done in a day. It was him and another guy. And we'll get into that too. The guy that he brought with him. Oh boy. Talk about America's Most Wanted. Okay, so they show up on Thursday at like 10:30 in the morning. And he said that he'd get it done by like 5 o'clock. I was like, okay. Now keep in mind, this water treatment system, it is a brine tank and a water softening tank. So it's 2 big tanks that have to be put in down in our basement. And then they had to run water lines. They had to tap into our main water line, which was underneath the house, you know, in our basement under the house, which we have a walk-in under the house basement area. It's really nice that you can walk in it. It's not a crawl space. You can actually walk under it. So yeah, so they had a lot of work they had to do to tie in and run the lines. And then there's a line that has to run outside of the house for backwash. Basically every 6 days, the system basically cleans itself and just flushes all the water that's in our house out and refills with new treated salt water. So they had to run a line outside, basically a drain line. So we ran that out to our creek. So they had to punch through our house, our foundation, to put that in. So yeah, a lot of hammering, sawing, all kinds of noise going on Thursday. You all know I have pretty severe anxiety, and I was sitting back here trying so hard to diamond paint and just not listen to it, and it was bad, y'all. It was bad. My anxiety was through the roof. The cats, oh my gosh, the cats were freaking out. They were under the bed. They wouldn't come out. Or if they did come out, they came out and screamed and then would go back under the bed. They didn't know what was going on. Bella can't hear anything, so she didn't care. She was either, you know, in the laundry room or she was outside just, you know, la-di-da. Can't hear a thing. So anyway, so they get here, and the first thing they have to do is shut off the water. You know, I mean, they're going to be working on the water, so they have to shut off our main water, our main water line, and that is at the road, or so we thought. So we have a main water line shut off under the house at the water tank, but he needed to shut it off prior to the water tank. So what you're supposed to do is turn it off at the road. Every house should have a water turn off at the street. Okay, well, we couldn't find it. We walked my entire front yard for over 30 minutes, couldn't find it. So I called my water company and I said, where is the water shut off on my property? And the water company said, oh, well, it'll take 7 to 10 days to get someone out there to mark it for you. I'm like, no, you don't understand, Shug. I need somebody out here now. I already have the plumbers here. I need somebody out here. They're like, yeah, we can't do that. I was like, okay, well, you're a load of help. Click. So what my plumber did is he called Miss Utility and said we had a water main break. And he needed somebody to come out there. And when that happens, they have, I think it's 3 hours they have to respond. So, you know, an hour later, here comes Aqua. Now, in the meantime, the plumbers are still under the house. They're doing everything else they can before they have to turn off the water. Basically, they're doing everything backwards. So they're setting up the tanks where we wanted them set up. They're punching through the foundation. They're running the lines up into the ceiling, but they're not connecting anything because they can't, because they have to turn off the water. So an hour later, here comes, you know, our water company, and the plumber goes out there. His name is Bruce. He's very nice, our plumber. He goes out there and he's like, yeah, you know, we can't find the main water box, and really need to know where it is. Got a main break. So come to find out, the main water line is under a tree, basically on the line between our property and my neighbor to the right of us, their property. And it was so buried under dirt and debris, we couldn't find it. Yeah, so anyway, we found it, but the water company was like, well, I'm not seeing a fluctuation in the readings of, you know, of this property. So if there was a water main break, I would have seen that. Bruce is like winking at me. He's like, oh no, it's isolated. We you know, capped it off, and you know, we've got it under control. We just, you know, we needed to know where to turn it off at. So the water company, they were not happy. They weren't buying my plumber's bullshit, if you know what I mean. But that was the only way we could get somebody out there to tell us where the heck the water line shut off was. So anyway, so finally we got the water turned off. That was around, it was probably around 12:30 or so. 12:30, 1 o'clock when we finally got that taken care of. They turned the water off and started, connecting everything. In the process of doing this, we have a utility sink in our basement, and it's for like where we wash the dogs. Look, I said dogs plural again. I keep doing that. It's where we wash Bella. And there's a little, it's like a mini sump pump. It's not mini. It's probably like, I don't know, 2 feet by 2 feet, and it's under the sink under there, and it pumps the water out when you use the water. Well, Bruce goes to wash his hands in that sink, and when he did that, for some reason the sump pump came on and it wouldn't turn off. So he calls me. I'm upstairs in my office, and he calls me, and he's like, does your sump pump continuously run? I was like, well, Shug, was it running when you got here? No. Okay then. No. He was like, yeah, you might want to come down here. So I go down there, and the thing is just running, which is really bad because that means it'll blow out the motor if it just keeps running with no water. So they unplugged it, and he pulled it apart and looked at it, and basically it was so old and so corroded on the inside. It was there when we bought the house. He said it looks like it's a good 15-20 years old. So it was dying. Adam had gone in there and messed with the filter a few times, and jerry rigged it to get it to work. We had had issues with it before, but nothing like what he was experiencing. So yeah, so we had to get a new sump pump. Well, that was another, I think it was $600 to get that, but he had to order it, so he wasn't able to put that in until the next day. So he had to come back Friday to put that in. But anyway, back to the water softener. So they got everything connected. Cat. They got everything connected, turned the water back on. I go upstairs and turn the water on in the sink, and like, you know how when you turn your water off, it's like it comes out and it's sputtering, and then it looked like something out of a horror movie. There was like all this brown shit coming out of the faucet, and I was like, okay. And after like 10 seconds, the water ran clear. So I went and turned on all the faucets in the house, let them run for a good, 2 to 3 minutes, flushed the toilets, ran the shower, all that stuff. And everything seemed to be working fine. And it took about 24 hours for the system to basically set itself up and, get the water regulated. Because what it does is it basically, it pulls all the water that we have in the house and backwashes it. That's the first thing it does to get all of the hard water out of the house. And then, of course, the house is refilled from the street with hard water. And then the softening tank, as we use the water, it starts replacing it with the soft, salt treated water. All I'm going to tell you guys is I took a bath Thursday night at like 11. I think it was like 11 or so. Zoe, can y'all hear that? There's NASCARing. And it was amazing. It was amazing, the difference. And my mom's like, are you sure it's not just, in your head, you think it's amazing because of what? I was like, no, you don't understand. Like when you would get out of the shower or get out of the bathtub previously, it was like your skin felt so dry. It felt like tight. It was gross. It was really gross. It didn't matter how much lotion you put on. your skin just felt really tight. And my hair was really brittle. It was awesome when I got out of that tub. I took another one the next day. Oh my gosh, it was great. It was awesome. So, and Adam's noticing a difference too, so that's good. Yeah, so that was Thursday. And oh yeah, let's talk about the guy that Bruce brought with him. Okay, so this guy was new to the company. He was a new apprentice for Bruce. Don't mind my computer, it just needs air. And he was one of these guys, like, you know how when you look at someone and it's like immediately your creepometer starts going off? Yeah. Creepometer maxed. I mean, he was just probably a very nice guy. And he left to go get something. And I told Bruce, I said, I hate to tell you this, Shug, but the guy you brought with you is super stalker creepy. Really, really bad creeper vibe. He goes, oh, I know. Believe me, I know. He said, but you know, we did all the background checks on him and everything, you know, came back clean. I looked at him and I said, Bruce, I said, that just means he hasn't been caught yet. He could have like all kinds of dead people in his basement for all we know, and he hasn't been caught yet. That's where my mind goes with things. Yeah, super creepy. So I tried not to be down there as much as possible. I tried to like avoid going down there as much as I could. But literally like something you would see on a TV show. Seriously, yeah. Okay, so that's the water treatment. We got that taken care of. We got our new sump pump the next day. He came back, put that in. He actually ran a line for us we have a refrigerator downstairs. We had a new refrigerator put in upstairs, so we took the old one and just put it down in the basement to keep, like, you know, sodas and beer, and, you know, we keep you know, ice cream down there and drink, you know, whatever extra overflow we keep down there. So he actually was nice and ran a water line for us so we could have ice down there. So we have the ice maker hooked up to that fridge down there. So now we actually have ice because the ice maker in our new fridge just died, went to shit. We don't know why. Apparently there's a defect with Samsung with this particular model. With the ice maker, it just goes to shit. So we've only had it for like 3 years. But the ice maker doesn't work at all. We can't get it to work. And I mean, honestly, it could be from the water being so hard. It could have junked up the line. We don't know. And we don't feel like, you know, paying to have someone come out and look at it and all of that, because by the time you do that, you could just get a new fridge. And we do have a countertop ice maker. It's really cool. It's North Air. It's really nice. It can make ice in like 6 minutes. It's fabulous. It's kind of loud, but you know. So anyway, okay, so that was the whole water thing. I've really narrowed that down for you. It was a very traumatic experience on Thursday, all of the noise and goings-ons. And then Friday, yes, let's talk about Friday. I'm looking at my notes over here. I was so excited. So I was able to have lunch with my mom and my sister over at my mom's house for the first time in over a year. Now that we're all vaccinated, you know, I miss my family. I miss my family. And my mom had called me like last week and said, hey, you know, you want to come over and just sit down and have lunch? I was like, absolutely. So I did. I went over there and saw them, and it was so nice. We were able to hug for the first time. I'm not going to cry. I'm tired of crying in videos, y'all. But it was just so emotional because I hadn't been able to hug my mom for over a year, you know? And I hugged my sister. My sister and I don't really get along, but I hugged her too. I actually had missed her. So it was so nice just to sit down and have a meal and talk face to face instead of, you know, on Zoom or on Facebook Live or, you know. Ugh. Yeah. It's just, it was amazing. It was amazing. I'm so happy. And the good news is we're going to my sister's birthday. I told y'all May and June are really busy for us. My sister's birthday, I'm going to swap pins. I'm sorry, my nephew's birthday is coming up in a few weeks. He's turning 16. So we're having a cookout at my dad's house for my sister and my nephew. So, I mean, there will be 8 of us there. And we'll be outside, you know, but still, I'm at the point where, you know what? I feel like if you're fully vaccinated, you know, you've gotten your shots and you've waited the 2-week period like they said, I mean, do you. I mean, don't get me wrong. If I go to the store or what have you, I'm still gonna wear a mask, and I'm still gonna be conscious of social distancing. But if I'm around my family, I'm not gonna wear a mask. I'm not gonna do it. They're all vaccinated, and that's my opinion. So anyway, just super excited that I was able to spend some time with my mom and my sister. And I think I put a picture, yeah, I did, up on Instagram of us. So yeah, it's just the little things like that just make me so happy, just being able to spend time with family. So yes. Okay, so yeah, that was Friday, and then I had to come home. The plumber was going to be there at 2 o'clock, so I was at my mom's from 12 to 2 because she literally is just 2 streets over. So I rushed home and got home, and the plumber showed up as I was pulling in the driveway. He fixed the sump pump. That was all working. And then, so then I had to, by then it was like 3:30, 4 o'clock. I had to do, you know, laundry and stuff. And then I had to get dinner ready. But I was like, I called Adam. I was like, it's been so stressful. I just don't feel like doing dinner. So he actually brought home pizza. So that was nice. So I didn't have to cook. Because he knows how stressed out I'd been Thursday and Friday. Yeah. So, okay. Lunch with Mom and Ashley. And then yesterday, today's Monday. When y'all see this, it'll be Tuesday. Yesterday, on Sunday, my best friend Sean, he came over for dinner. He went to the store and grabbed dinner. We had tortellini with a fire roasted garlic marinara. It was so good. And a salad and garlic bread. I don't normally eat like that. I don't eat really heavy foods normally, but he wanted to come over and have dinner, and, you know, haven't been able to do that with him for a while because of his schedule. He's been so busy and been out of town. Yeah, so that was nice. And he was like, I want to watch this Vampire Diary show that you're, you know, bitching about all the time. I was like, you're not going to understand anything because we're in season 4, like the middle of season 4. I said, it's not going to make sense. He goes, I don't care. I want to see what you're talking about. So he sat and watched one of the episodes with us, and he's like, yeah, I totally understand now what you're talking about, and I don't think you're going to be able to get through it. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to get through it, guys. It's just gotten dumb. So I think what Adam and I talked about is we're going to finish season 4, and then we're just going to switch over to the originals. I think that's the plan. So anyway, What are you all watching on Netflix? Anything fun? Let me know. I know there have been a lot of like cold case shows, excuse me, popping up on Netflix. I've seen a lot of those recently. So I've saved a lot of them to my list. Excuse me. So I have a lot of those in there. And I was watching Stitcherista about a case that she read about. What was the name of it? Hold on. I saved it. Let's see. I saved it in my watch later. Let's see here. It was like an hour long. It was like an entire interrogation of, who was it? Stephanie Lazarus. That's who it was. The cop that had killed her ex-boyfriend's wife. Yeah, so I've not downloaded, but I've got that in my watch later. But it's an hour and 12 minutes, the entire interrogation before they arrested her. I don't know why that case just like completely intrigued me. It's like the fact that she could live with herself after doing that for that long. Are you kidding me right now? And then act like she had no idea what was going on. Oh my gosh. Just amazing. Amazing. Yeah, so I like watching those shows. Some of them I like, some of them I don't. It really just depends on, it just depends. You know, it's really gotta catch my eye. For the most part, the ones that Citrista have been reading, they're really good. Okay, so yeah, so that was, he came over for dinner Sunday. Oh, and then, yeah, Sunday morning, I forgot to mention that. So for our water treatment system, you have to add bags of salt to the tank, right? So, and you can get them at, you know, Home Depot, Lowe's, whatever. They're like, you know, $8 for like a 40-pound bag of salt, and it takes five 40-pound bags to fill up our brine tank, right? So Saturday night, I told Adam, I said, well, I'll put the order in and just go pick it up, you know, Sunday morning. He was like, okay, that's cool. So he gave me his credit card, and he said, just put it on my card because I have, you know, a bunch of gift cards to Lowe's. I said, oh, okay, cool. So I put in his card and put in, you know, the gift card. It was like a $50 gift card. And, you know, completed the order. And I was like, cool, I'll go pick it up Sunday morning. Well, I got an email from Lowe's Sunday morning, and it said, only the person that put the order in and whose name is on the credit card can pick up the order. I was like, uh-oh. Because that was the deal Adam and I had. Like, he pays for it, I'll go pick it up. Whatever. Because they're just going to load it into my car, and then I drive home and Adam can unload it out of my car and put it down in the basement. Because he didn't want to go anywhere yesterday. Because he had done a lot of yard work and stuff on Saturday, and he was tired. And I get that. I was like, no problem, I'll go get it. Yeah, no. Adam had to go get it. He was not happy. Not happy. Yeah, so not to mention the fact that he said when he got there, they didn't even ask for his license. They just asked for the last name of the order. He was like, so you totally could have gone. I'm like, I'm sorry. It's like, I would have gone. I mean, if that were the case, if I had known that, I would have gone, you know? Yeah, so anyway. So, okay, so that was Sunday. All right, now, this next thing I want to talk about, I'm highly upset about. Highly upset about. Now, some of you saw this on Instagram. Let me pull it up. Now, out of respect for other people, I'm not going to mention names, okay? I'm just not going to do it. But I had someone that I follow on Instagram tag me in a post that someone was selling my WE wax on Etsy. Not to mention it was used. So I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to say names. I'm not going to do that. I'm above that. But this person has basically bought a bunch of diamond painting stuff. And I don't know if this person has decided they're not diamond painting anymore. I personally don't think that's the case, but they have over 50 items in their Etsy shop that they are reselling for just astronomically high prices, way more than what they bought it for. And I was so livid on Saturday. I lit up the shop owner. I was like, I don't know what you're doing, but Etsy has a rule that when you buy something from Etsy, from a shop owner, you cannot resell it, period. You cannot put that item back up in your shop and resell it. That is a rule on Etsy. Two, it's a ethical and moral issue to take an item. All right, so let's say, for example, you're going to take an item like my WE wax. I can't even talk. My WE wax is $10 for a tin of wax. Okay, this person was selling that wax. Their shop is in Canada, but I think it equated to, I can't remember what my friend told me. I want to say it equated to, it was like $14, $15 used. You guys, this used. They had used the wax and then wanted to put it up for more than what it was new. The main reason I'm so mad about this is because it's not fair to all of the hard-working shop owners that create things and make all of these awesome products for us to have someone turn around, buy something and turn around and profit from it. It's stealing. In my opinion, that is stealing. You are making a profit off of something that we made, and it's not right. It's not right. So, I was very upset yesterday. And then, Mrs. Coffee messaged me. She was hot to trot, about it. And she put a post tagging this shop owner and lit her up too. I mean, it's just not fair to, to other shop owners. So, I will tell you that when I went to go see, by the time I got the message on Instagram, because I don't check Instagram all the time, but by the time I got the message on Instagram and went and looked at the shop, she had taken down the WE wax. I looked under the sales, it had not been sold, and it was not there. So she had manually taken it down. But there are pens on there, you guys. There are pens that she is selling for like astronomically high prices, and some of them from very well-known pen makers. I want to say Donna Bass had pens up there. I can't remember the other pen maker, but she had like 2 pages of pens where she was selling them for like $60. And then she wanted to come back, the shop owner wanted to come back at me and say, well, I'm offering free shipping from Canada. Well, you know what, bitch? I buy things from Canada. Let's give a good example. Cooper Coast Creations. I buy pens from them for $30, and the shipping is nowhere near $30. So, I mean, I buy pens from Cooper Coast Creation with shipping for like $40. So the fact that you're trying to say you're including free shipping and a pen is $60, you can go pound sand, Shug. No, just no. It's horrendous. It's horrendous. And how these people sleep at night, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. So anyway, all I'm saying is I would really appreciate it if you all pay attention. If you buy something from Etsy or from a small shop, just pay attention if it's a reseller. I mean, it will say, if it's something that was actually made, it will say handmade item, and it should say, like, you know, what materials were made and all of the info. There is none of that on this shop. And like I said, I'm not going to list the shop because I'm not going to be that person that turns around and bashes the shop. I think we did enough of that on Instagram yesterday. The shop owner is very well aware of how upset a lot of us are because she got tagged numerous times in the Instagram post. I can't go in and put a review because I'd have to buy something from her, and I'm not going to do that. I do have her name, so if her name ever comes across my shop, I will refuse the order. Yeah, so all I'm saying, the point of this story is, you know, all of us as small shop owners greatly appreciate your business. It's how we survive. So when someone takes our products and resells them for higher prices, it looks bad on us. It's not fair to us. It's stealing, you know, our hard-earned products. Just pay attention to what you're buying on Etsy. That's all I'm going to say. Just make sure it's from the person that made it. Because like I said, reselling an Etsy product on another Etsy shop is a violation of Etsy. So it's in black and white. So I don't know if there's a way that, you know, this person can be reported. I don't know. I haven't looked into that. I've kind of just wanted to not think about it. Because I've been so upset about it for the past couple days. But anyway, I do want to thank the person that tagged me initially in the post. I'm not going to say their name, but they know who they are. So I do greatly appreciate you letting me know what was going on. And if anybody sees anything like that, please, that, you know, directly relates to me and WeWax, please let me know. You can message me, email me, you know, lots of ways to get a hold of me. I don't always respond immediately because I'm not always on social media. I'm never on Facebook, just so you guys know. I'm not a fan of Facebook. I'm never on it. The best way to get a hold of me is to message me on Instagram. I do have notifications for that on my phone, so that's the easiest way to get a hold of me. So, okay, enough about that. It was just infuriating. Yeah. Oh, okay. So let's talk about de-stash. So I have a lot of things, kits, that I need to de-stash. And I'm trying to think of the best way to do it. Because basically, I don't want any money for the kits. The only thing I want covered is the shipping. Because shipping is just astronomical right now. So I'm trying to think of the best way to do it. I'm not sure. So I'm thinking about that. I will probably give my channel members first dibs on my de-stash. And just, you know, ask them if they want it just to, you know, PayPal me shipping. Because once I know where they're located, I can calculate the shipping based on the size and weight of the package, where it's going to. Yeah, so that's going to be coming up soon because I really need to get rid of some things. Because we all know over time, you know, the things that we thought we liked, you know, our tastes change. And I have a lot of kits, and I'm going to tell you, the majority of them are from Diamond Art Club that I'm not going to do. Some of them are square, which I'm definitely not going to do. And some of them are just not things I want to do anymore. But I want to make sure that they go to good homes where I know that person, wants it and wants to do it. You know, all that good stuff. I'm switching pens again. I'm using, this is the Cooper Coast Creation pen. I just want to make sure, basically I want to make sure that what happened over the weekend doesn't happen again. Not to say that any of you would do that, but I don't want somebody to, get something and then turn around and try and, make a profit off of it. It's so dumb. Just, and then, the dumbest thing, I'm sorry, I'm harping, is the fact that they didn't think anything was going to be said to them. Like, they didn't think anybody would see it. What? Are you kidding me? Yeah. Yeah, so I've got that. I've put in an order with, let's see, 1, 2, 3 new pen companies that I have never ordered from before on Etsy. So I'm waiting for those to come in. I've ordered... Oh, that's the exciting thing. Yeah. Okay, so I ordered something brand new that I have never done. A craft. Never done. Brand new to me. And I ordered it yesterday off Etsy. And it's coming from Canada. So I figure it'll be probably a couple weeks before it gets here. But I'm so excited, you guys. So excited to show you what this is. Now, I'm going to open it on a video. So you can see my reaction of it. But it's a brand new to me craft. So if it's something that I like, it will be something else that I will be showing on this channel. Because I know right now and over the last couple of months, primarily all you've seen is diamond painting. But honestly, this is what I enjoy doing. I've kind of lost my coloring mojo. I do it here and there. I don't do it on the channel anymore because honestly, analytics don't lie, and YouTube tells me that you guys really don't like watching anything coloring video related. So my audience is basically diamond painting related, which is fine. I mean, I love diamond painting and I'll continue to do diamond painting. It's just I don't want everyone to get bored, and I don't want the content to get old. I mean, because seriously, if you think about it, diamond painting is you either do a whip and chat, which I love watching whip and chats. I love it because they're longer. You can sit and work on what you're working on while you listen. You don't have to watch what they're doing. Whip and chats are like one of my favorite things. But it's either a whip and chat, an unbagging of diamond painting accessories, or a unboxing of a canvas. I mean, those are your diamond painting, majority of your diamond painting related videos. Yes, you're going to have some spin-offs like sealing or storage options, or, kitting up videos, or adding your own modifications to a kit with sparklers and ABs. I mean, yes, there are some alternatives to it, but on a regular basis, the majority of things we see are unboxings and whip and chats. And I mean, that's perfectly fine. I enjoy those. I really do. I like seeing what people get, and seeing what is out there that's available to purchase. So I just wanted to try something different. So I'm excited about that. Hopefully I'll get that in a couple of weeks. I did order a bloom pen from Jim's Handmade Pen Shop. That will probably take a while to get here because, of course, that has to be made. But that will be my very first bloom pen that I've ever ordered. So I'm excited about that. What else? What else did I order? I ordered a couple of things. Where's my phone? Where's my phone? Hold on. Let's see here. Okay, I ordered a Diamond Art Club kit from the Saturday release. I ordered a Dreamer Designs kit Friday night. one of their new kits. I've ordered some Lizzie Falcons from Treasure Studios Art. That was a couple weeks ago. I probably won't get those for a while. Wait, what else? There was something else. Oh, yeah, okay. This was the other thing I was going to talk about. And then I'm really going to let you guys go because I've been on here long enough. Hold on. Say hi to the kitty. I laugh every time. So, Melly, thank you for making me laugh whenever I drink my coffee. It's great. Okay. So, I'm going to mention this. I've mentioned it before. But as you know, yesterday, Lazy River Wood Turning had a pen drop on Sunday. As we all know, Lazy River Wood Turning is a very popular place to get diamond painting pens because rightfully so, they have beautiful diamond painting pens. It is very difficult to get a pen from them, and I'm just gonna say first off, I want to thank Matt and Stephanie for all of their hard work in not only making the beautiful pens, but in letting everyone be aware of what each pen was. I mean, Matt and Stephanie, they post each pen up on Instagram so you can see what it looks like. And not just one image, multiple images. They also are just so considerate of always letting you know on a repetitive basis when the drop is going to be. They even did tips and tricks of trying to help people be able to get a pen faster on their website. They adjusted their website so you could search by the type of pen it is. They're doing everything they can to make it easier, to try and make it easier for people to be able to get a pen. And you know, I didn't get the pen I wanted. I'm okay with that. It's fine. It's the way I look at it, y'all. It's a pen. If I didn't get it on the first try, okay, no big deal. You know, they'll have other drops. I'm not going to get upset about it. I was able to get a pen, so I'm very grateful for that. But I mean, I'll be honest with you. I mean, at 5 minutes to 12, I was logged into my account on their website, and for some reason, I don't know why, my Apple Pay is not coming up as an option to buy it now. The Google Pay was, and I have Google Pay set up, so I was ready to go. But someone got to the one that I wanted, which was Hummingbird. It was a pink and green pen. Actually, that Stephanie had tagged me in because she wanted me to see it. But someone got to it before I did, and I'm okay with that. I hope that person enjoys that pen and uses it on a regular basis. I really do. I'm not upset about it. So I just want to make sure that for those of you that were not able to get a pen, just try to be positive about it and don't look at it as, oh my God, I didn't get a pen, you know. And I mean, there's just no reason to be crappy about it. I'll tell you, there are lots of times I've tried to get a pen with them and I didn't. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. It's a pen, you know. There are going to be plenty more pens. So, and it's not just with them. I mean, a lot of pen makers, their pens go very fast. Prime example, chroma pens. I have not been able to purchase a chroma pen. I have them favorited. I'm following them on Instagram. I want to say, do they have a Facebook group? Am I in their Facebook group? I don't know. I've done everything I can do to know when they put up new pens, and I've never been able to get one. And I'm okay with that. It's a pen, y'all. It's a pen. It's not like we don't have pens to use, right? So anyway, I'm very fortunate that Edna sent me this chroma pen. So Edna, again, thank you. I really like the pen. It's very nice. But yeah, it's just, I don't see the reason for people to get upset. about it. That's all. That's all I'm saying. So, yeah, it's just be kind to everyone. That's all. Just be nice. Okay, so yeah, Lazy River had a drop. Stephanie with Patriotic Team, she had a drop. They are in the process of revamping their website. So right now her drops are on her Facebook group. So I was able to get, I think I got 2 pens from her yesterday on her drop. But they go super fast too. Yeah, super fast. You gotta be really quick. It seems just a lot of, I mean, pretty much all pen makers now, their pens are going really quick. It's just crazy. It's crazy to me. It's awesome. I'm happy because, you know, pens, yes please. My wallet doesn't think it's a good thing, but yeah. So anyway, I just wanted to thank Matt and Stephanie for all of your hard work, and I wanted to thank Stephanie for your hard work with your pen drop, and Cooper Coast Creations. Thank you. She put up some pens over the weekend, and I think she sold pretty much all of them. So anyway, I just want to thank all of the hardworking people that bring beautiful things to us to make our diamond painting experience more enjoyable. So thank you, Shugs. Okay, I'm going to keep working on this. I think that's all that I had to talk about. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, please feel free to put them in the comments below. But I do ask that you keep the comments civil and polite if possible, because if you leave a rude comment, I'm going to delete it and ban you from commenting, because nobody needs that shit. And that's all there is to it. It's like, just nobody needs it. So, but if you have a question, comment, concern, feel free down below, and I will answer it as quickly as I can. I try to answer every single one of the comments. Yeah, and I want to thank everyone for all of your awesome support with my YouTube channel and with the Buy Me a Coffee. It's fabulous. Thank you. And again, I keep crediting Stitcherista for the Buy Me a Coffee option, so please check her out. I'll have her link down below. If you're not familiar with her, you definitely need to check out her YouTube channel. She's amazing. But that is where I got the Buy Me a Coffee option idea from. I didn't even know that was out there. So thank you to her for that. Not that she watches my videos, but anyway, wanted to thank her for that. So, all right. I hope all of you have a wonderful start to your week. And I'm sure I will have something to show you later in the week. So hope everybody has a great rest of your day. Bye, guys.